Hi, my name is Andrea Valdez. I am a sales manager based in San Antonio. And of course, there's really big things coming for AEP 2023. And leading through AEP really is one of the most exciting things because you get to dive deep and be more on the front lines with your agents, probably more than any other time of the year. So it's important to help them see their true potential, even when it gets tough, because it can be really easy to get distracted by so many things during this time of the year. So I plan to keep it simple, make sure that you know your products, being confident in yourself and what you're providing to your caller. That's first and foremost. Being mentally and physically prepared. Your friends and your family are prepared. You know, we're asking you to give more than you've ever given any other year. So getting on a good routine and being prepared to have personal goals as well and help keeping things driven and focused is going to be key. We've developed trackers and strategies to really help that kind of thing run smoothly so that way we can always know where we're at and that they can always know where they're at on a day by day basis. I feel like that really helps a lot. And just knowing how much is on the table, there's way too much money and growth opportunity for this year. So helping them see that has really driven that excitement, the engagement, and I can tell we're all just really anxious to get things going. So we're ready.
Team. My name is Robert Haley from the San Antonio Call Center. This AEP is going to be unlike any AEP before, so it's important that our associates understand the magnitude of this upcoming AEP. Consistent messaging has always been something that's been very powerful and impactful for me. And so it's important that the team, as we approach AEP, has a clear game plan for success during AEP. And that starts three things: prepare, empower, and implement. So the preparation part starts several months before AEP. Around May or June, I began collecting all the key things that I knew were going to be important this upcoming AEP and making sure I, as the leader, fully understood all of those concepts myself so that I can cascade that onto my team. Empowerment, considering the number of new hires that we onboarded this year, I would not have been able to do it without my peer mentors. And so I actually have met with my peer mentors since April or May. April, May, and I've made sure that they're lockstep in the simple messaging that's going to be necessary for this AEP. The last is implementation. Implementation is making sure that the message that the new hires are receiving from the peer mentors is consistent and the same message that I'm cascading to tenured associates so that when 10-1 comes around, we're all fully prepared and ready when the game lights come on. It's game time. Thank you.
My name is Mario Banda. I'm a sales manager in San Antonio. And as I think about how I'm preparing for AEP, the first thing that comes to mind is mental preparation. And this goes beyond the obvious activities like playbook or training or WCO. When I think about mental preparation, I'm referring to the daily and intentional messaging that helps promote a healthy AEP mentality. Every day, for example, I remind my team about the importance of overtime. I log into my chat, say good morning, and then I'll comment about how I'm forcing myself to wake up a little earlier, how I'm working on getting my body and routine accustomed to the longer AEP hours. Then I turn around and I ask them what they're doing to prepare. What are they telling their spouses, their families to prepare them? And that example is only about overtime, but you can have those same quick daily reminders on a variety of topics like DMMs or the PD disruption, Bob calls, referrals, conversion. It's a very effective message, and just keep your message simple but intentional, and you will find the culmination of those daily reminders really helps keep those important topics top of mind for your agents. Second is engagement and individual commitment towards achieving their individual and team goals. We have currently the largest new hire class DMS has ever seen, and we have to work as a team. We have to get these new folks up to speed. So as AEP approaches, I remind my agents about their own success, their own abilities and strengths. They were all new hires at some point in time, and they had to learn from someone. So I remind them about the responsibility they have to each other. Sometimes it comes in a form of sharing product knowledge or tips and best practices, but sometimes it comes in the form of emotional support or moral support. Like when everyone is experiencing system issues, we need to keep each other positive and motivated to work through those issues. Sometimes it comes in the form of emotional support when a teammate, for example, doesn't want to work weekend overtime or is falling short on some performance metric. The team really rallies around those folks, and people really need that social pressure from each other to remind them that we're in all of this together. And there really is a lot of pride in our team, and there's pride in our team's success. Finally, I would also say the challenge and opportunity that is AEP. AEP can be very challenging, it can be frustrating and mentally draining. And as a team, we talk through those things, we talk through those challenges so that we're better prepared for them. For example, we might talk about when system issues arise, how to handle upset PDP members or the plan-to-plan Humana shoppers, maybe how to reduce customers who call back and enroll with another agent. These are frustrating and challenging things that our agents confront all the time, and we have to address them. Right now is the right time to talk to them, to talk about processes, about our contingency plans, the workarounds that are available to them. We need to help them be self-sufficient during this very busy time. And on the flip side, we also have to remember that AEP poses lots of opportunities. There's financial opportunity, career opportunities. There's opportunity to help beneficiaries with their health. So what are you going to do with that opportunity? Maximizing opportunity is not a matter of luck. It really is a matter of planning and preparation. And it's about setting goals, both short-term and long-term goals. And just like my agents need to have goals, I need to have goals myself. I need to be in tune with what motivates them and what makes them tick. And I need to understand what drives each one of them so I can help them get there. And these are just some of the things that I'm doing to lead my team through AEP. Thank you.
I've been thinking a lot about this AEP and what it's going to take to surpass our goals. We all know that an engaged group of individuals performs at a very high level. But you know who performs better than engaged individuals? Inspired individuals. So my challenge to all of us is to go out there and be inspirational, motivational, and empowering. And once our agents are truly inspired, they will deliver an AEP that is far above anybody else's expectations or dreams.
San Antonio. It's been a really good week so far. So glad to be here with you guys. So what I've been doing to prepare myself, as well as my team, physically, mentally, is really, we started back during the summer. We started talking about habits and really preparing ourselves for what's to come. We have gone as far as changing our desk space to create a good space for us to be able to move, to get our steps in, to stretch if we need to, because we know that we're going to be spending lots of hours really tied to our desk. We've changed some of our eating habits, meal prepping, really just getting in there to help time-wise us be available. We've been working on our overtime calendar, really structuring our time and what we plan to work. We're letting our friends and family know, our community know that we're going to need a lot of support as far as being able to really focus and give time to our beneficiaries. And so with that comes a little bit of sacrifice from our families. Mentally, we've been preparing. Really, we've done vision boards, why we're here, what matters. So when things get tough, we're going to look up, we're going to see our vision board, and that's going to help us really just keep going so we can hit our large goals. And then the last thing is product knowledge. We've really been working on overcoming objections. We've been working on sending out DMMs. We've been practicing and timing our MCAs. And so there's been a lot of preparation going into this AEP. Most of all, we're in it together. We're in to win it. We want to have fun. And so with Power Is You, our theme song is from that older music group, CNC Music Factory. We got power. Ready.
Welcome to the great state of Texas, and we're happy to have all of you here with us, and thank you so much for joining us in this kind of remarkable time where we are allowing and having the opportunity to have two great call centers come together and share best practices and prepare for arguably the biggest and best AEP ever. But when I was approached about talking to you guys and saying a few words about how I prepared and how my team prepared, it made me think about all the great people and all the great work that's gone into this AP, specifically you guys. And really, preparation is a testament to the work that you've done. And that started all the way back really in January, arguably even December, when the last AEP ended. And when we all met and thought about, lessons learned and what we need to do, that's really when our journey to this point started. We've had one objective all year long, and that is to coach and develop our agents and our teams to be ready for this moment, this AEP. At the time, we didn't know how big it was truly going to be, but the work that you all have put in, I'm confident that we're prepared for it. Each of you has spent countless hours coaching and developing, putting together business plans, working with your teams, hiring great talent, all in an effort to find us here ready to dominate and conquer this AEP before us. Now, in order to continue this journey, we now have to go into it, and we go into it together as a team. We'll continue to learn, we'll continue to grow, we'll continue to coach, and we're going to continue to find success that we know we're capable of finding. When December 7th comes and midnight rolls around and we're finishing those last calls of AP, I'm confident and I know that each one of you will look back on this AEP, wipe your brow and say, wow, we did it. And we did it together. And I'm so proud that I left everything out there. I left no stone unturned. My team pushed early mornings, late nights, weekends, to ensure that every member was taken care of. Every prospect was given an experience of a lifetime, and every goal was smashed. And for that moment, I will start by saying thank you, because I know that each of you are dedicated to realizing that moment. And so we appreciate you. Thank you. Now it's all about doing what you guys do best, and that's win. Take care.